If your car's cranking slowly or not at all, then it's probably time for a new battery. It's an easy job, you can do it yourself. I'll show you how. The first thing to do is check your car's owner manual to find out where your battery is. Some are in the boot, but most are in the front. And also just check there's nothing special you need to do when changing the battery. If you're in any doubt, just call an auto electrician. Now you want to replace your battery approximately every 3 to 5 years.
And always wear safety glasses and gloves when doing the job.
Now, to ensure that you do get the correct battery for your car, just take a whole lot of photographs of your existing battery, of all the details, take that into store and buy yourself a new one. Now, just before we crack into it, you want to make sure that your keys are out of the ignition, and if your car does have a fob, make sure that's at least 2 meters away from the car. If you do have a cowling that goes over your battery, just release those screws or bolts to reveal the battery. The first thing we want to do is remove the terminals off the negative side. That's the black side. Now just make sure that you do have the correct size socket or spanner when removing the terminal. Now the reason why I'm starting on the negative first, if I was to start on the positive first, that's the red side, and my spanner was to touch the body of the car, we could short out the system in the car. The next thing we want to do is remove the positive, that's the red side. Just take those off and tuck them well away. The next thing we want to do is take the clamp off that's holding the battery down.
Now it's important to take your old battery to an automotive battery recycler. It has toxic components and can't be thrown out with regular waste.
Now it's time to remove our battery. Now just before we install our new battery, there's a couple of things we want to do first. We want to check that our terminals are nice and clean, there's no rust or corrosion on them. And the second one is to make sure that our tray that our battery sits on is nice and clean also. These terminals are looking really good, but if there was corrosion on them, what I could do is give them a clean up with a wire brush, or I could make a mixture of water and baking soda and then just rinse that off.
If the clamps or cables are corroded, now's the time to replace them. And if you see any corrosion or battery acid around the engine or on your paintwork, rinse it with water to dilute it.
Rightio, time to put in our new battery. Now just make sure that your positive, your red side, is on exactly the same side that it was before. Let's just seat that in our tray, make sure it's sitting there nice and level, and we can then put on our clamp. And we'll just tighten that back up. Just make sure that you remove your plastic caps that are sitting on top of your new battery. Now just before we put on our terminals, we just want to
Apply some high temperature grease to each terminal.
This is going to ensure no corrosion and also making sure that we get a good connection with our battery. Now when I removed the battery, we took off our negative terminal first. Now when we're installing, we want to do the opposite. We want to install our positive terminal first. Just ensure that that terminal is seated as hard down as we can possibly get it onto the battery. I'm just going to tighten that up.
Make sure they are secure but not over tightened.
And then just put on your negative terminal. Okay, now that our battery's in, all I've got to do is turn the car on and make sure that everything is working correctly. And there's your new battery. Your car should start up just like it's meant to. If you want to see some more handy content like this, just subscribe to the Mitre 10 YouTube channel or click here to watch more.